Okay, hi everybody, this is Sam. This is the movie wrap-up for January. Did I just say February in the last one? I'll have to rewatch and make sure if I did or didn't. This is the wrap-up for January. Forgive me, I'm kind of tired. It's 1:14 and I'm tired. I just want to hurry up and get this done before I can go to sleep. But these are the movies that I watched, and I'll even show you the one movie I'm planning to watch right now. Well, I'll show you at least 5 movies I'm planning to watch, and I hope that I actually did watch all the ones I planned to watch last month. I don't know if I did or not. But anyways, I watched Scream 2. Someone has taken their love of sequels one step too far. Here's the incredible follow-up to the smash hit phenomenon Scream. Away at college, Sidney Prescott thought she'd finally put the shocking murders that shattered her life behind her until a copycat killer begins acting out a real-life sequel. Now, as history eerily repeats itself, ambitious reporter Gail, Deputy Dewey, and other Scream survivors find themselves trapped in a terrifying, clever plotline where no one is safe or beyond suspicion. Director Wes Craven and hit-making writer Kevin Williamson team up once again and deliver the big screen, hippest, coolest, edgiest thrill ride ever. This was made, I'm hoping it'll tell me. Oh, come on. It's not telling me. Yep, this one ain't gonna tell me. Sorry. There's the special features. Oop, glare. Yeah, okay. Then I watched Seed of Chucky, Time to Raise Some Hell, unrated and fully extended, made in 2005. In this outrageous, unrated and fully extended version of Seed of Chucky, everyone's favorite killer doll returns and he's bringing the entire family. This time around, Chucky and his homicidal honey Tiffany are brought back to life by their orphan offspring Glenn. Then the horror goes Hollywood as Chucky unleashes his own brand of murderous mayhem, featuring Academy Award nominees Jennifer Tilly as herself and the voice of Tiffany, and hip-hop star Redman is more gore, more gags, and more Chucky doing his dirtiest deeds yet. Like, I can't do it too good because the top and the bottom is, you know, all the special features. Then I watched all 4 of these. I watched Night of the Living Dead, Resident Evil Apocalypse, The Devil's Tomb, and Zombie Strippers. Night of the Living Dead was made in 1990. Resident Evil Apocalypse was made in 2004. The Devil's Tomb, 2008. And Zombie Strippers, 2008. Night of the Living Dead. It's a new dawn for terror when the dead come back to feast on the living in this contemporary version of the horror classic. Resident Evil Apocalypse. Alice is back and forced to face off against an unstoppable bioengineered killing machine in the action-packed sequel to the sci-fi smash hit, The Devil's Tomb. Cuba Gooding Jr. battles for mankind's survival in this action-packed apocalyptic horror thriller. Captain Mac leads an elite military unit on a search for a missing scientist and comes face to face with an ancient evil lying beneath the Middle Eastern desert. Evil that is not of this world. Evil that should never be unearthed. Basically, that is... well, it's a mix of Alien and Possession. It's like, I don't really remember that one. I'm pretty, yeah, it's a mixture of Alien and kind of like Possession type thing. zombie strippers. In the not-too-distant future, a deadly chemical virus is released by a secret government agency into conservative Satara, Nebraska, and lands in an underground strip club. As the virus begins to spread, turning the strippers into super zombie strippers, the girls struggle with whether or not to conform to the new fad, even if it means there's no turning back. And I can't remember, like, yeah, I can't remember if they had any special features on it or not. It didn't tell me, so. Then I watched Murder, She Wrote, Murder, She Wrote, the complete second season, Disc 1, episodes 1 through 8. I don't know when this, I know this edition was made in 2005, but I don't know when, I can't remember when this season came out. Widow, Weep for Me. Jessica's trip to a Caribbean resort is filled with sun and sand and a murder investigation. Lynn Carew and Sid Cherisi guest star. Joshua Peabody died here, possibly. Plans for a new hotel in Cabot Cove must be put on hold when a skeleton is discovered at the construction site. Amos and Jessica visit the location to look for clues, but instead find a second body. Tom Bosley guest stars. Murder in the Afternoon. Life imitates art when the actress playing a victim in a soap opera is found dead. Mackenzie Phillips guest stars. School for Scandal. Following her acceptance of an honorary degree from Crenshaw University, Jessica takes a refresher course in the ABCs of detective work and helps Cabot Cove police chief in his first murder case. June Lockhart and Roddy McDowell guest star. Sing a Song of Murder. When a threat is made on her life, cousin Emma, also played by Angela Lansbury, pretends to be dead, and so Jessica dons her trench coat and travels to London as heir to the estate. Glynis Johns guest stars. Reflections of the Mind. Jessica visits an old friend who claims to be haunted by the ghost of her late husband, but when the woman's second spouse is murdered and she becomes the prime suspect, Jessica is determined to help clear her name. Martin Milner guest stars. A Lady in the Lake. Jessica spends some time at a lake, but there's no smooth sailing for her after she sees what appears to be a drowning woman in the lake. Tom Bosley and Lee Merriweather guest star. Dead Heat. All bets are off when Jessica's day at the races becomes a murder investigation after the horse's owner is killed. Carol Cook and Norman Fell guest star. Then I watched Disc 2, episodes 9 through 16. Jessica Behind Bars. Public servant Jessica finds herself on the wrong side of the prison bars after a riot. Adrian Barbeau and Yvonne DiCarlo guest star. Sticks and Stones. After a woman appears to have been electrocuted while taking a bath, residents of Cabot Cove receive an onslaught of poison pen pal letters. Murder Digs Deep. An archaeological dig uncovers more than just fossils when Jessica is called in to investigate how a new corpse ended up at the site. Connie Stevens guest star. Murder by Appointment Only. This time it's personal when one of Jessica's former students is found murdered. Trial by error. Jessica is the foreperson of a jury hearing the case of a man who is claiming self-defense after the death of an angry husband. Vicki Lawrence guest stars. Keep the home fires burning. Everyone's or is it keep the home fries burning? Appetite is ruined when Seth, Amos, and Jessica dine at a new restaurant and have their meal interrupted by murder. Donna Piscow and Gary Crosby guest star. Powder Keg. The justice system is tested when a group of angry Southerners form a lynch party and plan to hang a murder suspect. Murder in the Electric Cathedral. Jessica tries to intervene when her deceased friend's will is contested by her family and popular evangelist Barbie Benton and Dick Van Patten guest star. Then I watched The Wedding Singer, the movie I bought. It's new. He's going to party like it's 1985. Made in Huh. I don't know. Shh. Yeah. But, I don't. Oh, $1. I think. Is it one of the doll holders? Yep, $1. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out when this was made. I'm thinking this was made in the 80s. Was it? It has to be. I'm not sure. It doesn't tell me. You are cordially invited to fall in love with one of the funniest romantic comedies of the year. It's 1985 and Robbie Hart is the ultimate master of ceremonies until he is left at the altar at his own wedding. Devastated, he becomes a newlywed's worst nightmare, an entertainer who can do nothing but destroy other people's weddings. It's not until he meets a warm-hearted waitress named Julia that he starts to pick up the pieces of his heart. The only problem is Julia is about to have a wedding of her own, and unless Robbie can pull off the performance of a lifetime, the girl of his dreams will be gone forever. From Big Hair to Billy Idol as himself, The Wedding Singer features a hilarious cast and a platinum soundtrack including 80s hits from Culture Club, David Bowie, and The Police. Okay, I have 3 that I rewatched. 3. No, 4, because I rewatched a double set. So let's start with this one. I rewatched Earth Girls Are Easy, an Out of This World, Down to Earth comedy adventure. Like I said, I'm going to do these at last, each time. This thing ain't jerking, or anything. Yeah, it's kind of jerky, sorry people. This was made in 1988. Need a lift, and you're invited to get wild in an out-of-this-world party called Earth Girls Are Easy. Gina Davis, Jim Carrey, and Jeff Goldblum, and Julie Brown co-star in this musical comedy that alienates you in the most wonderful way. 3 furry aliens played by Jeff Goldblum and stand-up comedians Damon Wayans and Jim Carrey splash down in Valerie's pool, finding that life here on Earth is more than just fun. It's also romance, dancing, TV, adventure, music, and makeovers. The extraterrestrial trio have no idea how wild Earth Girls can be, but they're about to find out. 3 aliens are set free in Los Angeles for a wild weekend that you've got to see to believe. Get ready for Earth Girls Are Easy because this is going to be fun. Then I watched Once Bitten, a one-night stand with eternal complications. Made in 1985. Comedy stars Jim Carrey plays a hot-blooded teen who becomes the reluctant donor to a sultry and extremely thirsty nocturnal nymph. In this funny, sexy stand-up of the horror genre, Mark has just one thing on his mind, going all the way, but while his girlfriend keeps telling him he has to wait, he meets a beautiful vampire countess who's ready for action. Mark's just happy to get past second base, but after a one-night stand with the sexy seductress,
Mark starts behaving more than a little baddie and realizes he must find a way to break his lover's fiendish spell or be prepared to work the graveyard shift forever. And I watched both of these. I watched Satan's Black Wedding and Criminally Insane. Oh, actually, I actually watched 5 because I watched part 2 to Criminally Insane. Criminally Insane, aka Crazy Fat Ethel, and Satan's Black Wedding are the long sought after fright films by 1970 sexploitation filmmaker Nick Phillips. His only forays into the horror genre, but best known for grim and despairing softcore features including Roxanne and Pleasure of Women. Phillips switched gears in 1975 and directed what are rightly considered creepy, outrageous, and idiosyncratic horror cult classics. Both films have been newly transferred from the original film elements. This is their first release ever on DVD. Satan's Black Wedding, 1975. Mark travels to California to unravel the mystery surrounding his sister's death. He learns that she had been writing a novel about satanic worship and spent a good deal of time at an abandoned church outside of town. When Mark begins seeing her in the company of a creepy-looking priest, he goes to the old church and learns that Satan himself has chosen him and his sister to be wed in unholy matrimony and become the proud vampire parents of the Antichrist. Criminally Insane, aka Crazy Fat Ethel. 1975. Tipping the scales at 300 pounds, Ethel Janowski, Crazy Fat Ethel, has just been released from a mental institution. Ethel is full of repressed rage, but she can't get full no matter how much she eats. When her grandmother locks away the food, Ethel but kills the old woman for the key to the pantry and soon becomes a bloodthirsty, mass-murdering monster that will slaughter anyone who gets in the way of her appetite. But what will Ethel do when the corpses that are piling up in the attic? And also I watched Criminally Insane 2, and that was made in 1987. That's just about her after she got caught in part 1, and her going to a home, or like it's almost like a institution. But here's the special features. I'll just go ahead and show you. Here. That's all I watched right now. Okay, let me see. What is the ones that I was going to watch? Well, I am planning to watch this, and Crystal just gave me this. So I'm planning to watch these two. And I'm not going to talk anything about them until after I watch them. Yeah, my sister just gave me this. I begged her for it. I got Wrong Turn 6, The Last Resort, unrated, and then I'm going to watch the third disc, the last disc in that series. The complete second season, disc 3, episodes 17 through 22. I can't wait to get to watch this one, though, the Murder, She Wrote, because I love that show. And then, the ones I'm going to rewatch. Maybe I should just show you 4. Yeah, I might just show you 4, not 5. I am going to watch, this is a rewatch. I'm going to watch this one because that's in my laptop right now. I'm looking to see what else. Why not? I'll watch this one. Then I'm going to also rewatch. So these two I'm going to rewatch. So yeah, that is all that I watched and that I'm planning to watch. Oh. Okay. I will see you all later, and if I do end up buying some more movies or something, I'll show you. Bye.